Hello.
Hi.
So we're just sitting here chilling tonight. I'm reading this really great book called If I Were You by Lisa Renee Jones. I hear that there's a famous producer working on this, but And Diego's just playing with his new doll.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's new, but it's definitely a well-known doll. Look at that.
And he's playing with it. He likes to play with dolls, don't you?
I'm just going to put her down here.
Yeah.
So you can watch.
I don't know. Yeah, make her not face forward. I don't want to see that face. Anyway, so actually we're not just chilling because I'm on deadline, and that means like really
crunch time.
Yeah. So pretty much I'm not sleeping, and I barely speak to Diego.
Yeah, this is the first conversation we've had all day.
Yeah, it really. Well, I did tell him to go get me food.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's right, and he did. Good man, good man. So anyway, I am writing a story that involves a Mexican cartel. I'm really excited about the story. It's my Dirty Money series, and I call it Sons of Anarchy meets Wall Street, but there is this drug cartel. So I started talking to Diego about Mexican superstitions, and we started talking about evil eye.
Yes, the evil eye.
I remember at some point we were having some really bad luck, and his mom made us put some sort of, what was it on? It was a color, a color ribbon. Remember?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know.
I can't even remember now. But she told us we were not allowed to take the ribbon off. That somebody had cast evil eye on us. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things about evil eye is you wear like this ribbon so that nobody can.
Usually it's a ribbon that has a rock on it that looks like a deer eye. It's called Ojo de Venado, but...
We couldn't afford a rock or a deer eye right then.
We couldn't find one.
No, I think that we were so broke that we pretty much had to just go with some yarn. Those were bad times, baby.
Yeah.
I do think somebody gave us the evil eye, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah. But anyway, so he's going to show me evil eye so that I have it for my book, or you tell about it. It's your stuff.
Yeah, so that got into how I knew about the evil eye and how it relates to the Mexican culture. And well, I told her that it's called ojo in Spanish, which means literally eye.
Ojo.
Ojo, yeah, O-J-O.
Is that right?
Yeah, you did.
For once.
And how to get rid of it. Ojo is whenever somebody intentionally or unintentionally, whatever, they look at you and are envious, or they think that you have something that they like, or that maybe your hair is very pretty, or your purse, or your hands, or your rings, anything on you.
Wait, let me just interrupt, because there's no way we had evil eye back then, because we didn't have anything for anybody. Well, love.
Yeah, that's true.
We had love.
So, I mean, even that, whatever the case may be, if they cast a mental projection of their enviousness,
whatever
the word is.
I'm a writer and I don't know.
They're envious.
Envious.
They that's what it's called. It's called the evil eye, and that's how I understood it anyway. I could be wrong. There could
but
be
your
other...
grandma did this to you, right?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had this really red curly hair. You can't tell now, but
because he fights it.
Yeah, I fight it with a passion, and I'm winning. But anyway, so she was convinced that the reason that I was having these certain symptoms, which was like a headache and my eyes were bloodshot, this was like all of a sudden, and I wasn't feeling very well, and I wasn't acting myself, and she was convinced it was because somebody had given me the ojo, or the evil eye on my red hair. But see, the thing about it is, whenever somebody does that, they're supposed to come up to you and like say it is my hair. They're supposed to, oh, it's a nice, little cute hair or whatever. But they didn't do that to me, so that resulted in me having all these symptoms. So she said, and I remember clearly that she did that to me. And honestly, I don't remember whether it worked or not.
How old were you?
6, maybe 7.
So you were 6 and you had the evil eye over your red curly hair.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you hate that red curly hair. Okay, so what did she do to you? You're going to demonstrate on me?
Yes, I'm going to demonstrate on you.
But didn't you tell me that could be different by families, and some people take it a lot more seriously?
Right. The way that my grandmother did it was whenever she did the actual ritual, I hate to use the word ritual because it makes it sound like it's some kind of, black magic, this, that, and the other, but it's not, at least not the way that we did it. Anyway, she would always say her prayer. She would say the Our Father in Spanish while she did what she did. I'm sure there's other ways that it can be done, and there's a lot more detail to it than it has to be done with a certain kind of egg or a certain kind of this, that,
Yeah,
and
there's
the other.
an egg involved.
Yeah, there's an egg and a glass of water involved.
But let me also mention what you said. You said that this goes back, like when you called your mom to talk about it, she had to call her older sister.
Right, because I don't remember all the details on how it's done, so I called my mom, and she didn't. She's like, what the heck are you talking about?
And she's straight from Mexico.
Yeah, and so I had to remind her, she said, oh yeah, I remember that, but she didn't remember the details either, so she asked my aunt, her older sister, and she knew, and so she told me the
So
details.
it's like an older generation thing that's more pronounced.
Right, like I doubt some of the younger generation, maybe that's coming up now, the teenagers or even younger, they probably don't even know what it is. It could be a dying thing, you know, because it comes from Mexico, it comes from our ancestors and people that...
I wonder if it's like that in Mexico still.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's
But
much
just
more
not
popular.
in American
right,
Mexican
not in American
culture.
Mexican culture, but in Mexico, definitely. You ask anybody in Mexico how to cure lojo, and they'll tell you right away. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I'm almost 100% positive.
Okay, so
All right, so
I
all you have to do is
need-
have the person that's inflicted.
I don't know, what am my hair?
Who knows? Yeah, say your
Okay,
hair.
it's my hair.
So she lies down.
Oh, my back is still hurt, so this hurts. So hurry up.
Walk around.
This is what happens when you do crazy things in the gym, getting creative. You hurt
And you
yourself.
have your glass of water. It doesn't have to be a Coke glass like mine. It's just another glass of water, and you have an egg. And then from what I was told is the way we used to do it is, well, you were supposed to have them not do their heads behind their
I
hands
think this
behind
is a
their head.
bad angle for me.
And no. And then you just you're supposed to run the egg up and down their bodies in a cross formation. Normally their arms would be not behind their head, up like this over and over again while you're saying the prayer. I don't know the length that you're supposed to do this. Some people say you're supposed to go all the way down to the bottom, but we're just doing it for just demonstration purposes, just right here.
What's the water? Wait, what happens?
So then you do this, and after you finish the prayer, I don't know if you say it more than once, just to be
Say it in
certain.
Spanish or English?
Either one. It's all, the prayer is a prayer. And then just like that, right? And then, so that what supposedly is supposed to draw the negativity, the evil eye, the ojo into the egg. So now the egg is a vessel instead of the person. So then you drop the egg into the glass of water, and you can get up.
Do you drink the water?
No. Nothing that dramatic or... so anyway, and then you wait till the evening and you put this underneath the bed, underneath the head.
Bed or head?
The head part of the bed. What is that?
Whatever.
Underneath. And in the morning, you wake up, you get the egg out, and you crack it. And what falls out of the egg is obviously the yolk, but the yolk, if you did in fact have the evil eye, it's supposed to look like an eye.
Ooh.
And
okay, so I think that we didn't say the prayer, but I'm kind of curious about putting that egg under the bed and cracking it in the morning.
hey, maybe there is something to this, right?
Right.
Well, that's that.
So we want to hear if you've done evil eye and tell us how to do it properly. And I definitely want to hear if you have ever actually seen an eye in the egg the next morning. I am dying to hear that. And I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking this doll was more appropriate than I realized. So anyway, subscribe, you guys. We're back every Tuesday and Thursday. And actually, we throw in a lot of extras too. So we will see you soon.
Bye.